up, everybody? Welcome to the show. This is Ben and Zach. We are the District Spotlight, your premier platform for independent music.
So basically, I want to start off, if you haven't seen us or heard us yet, explaining a little bit about what we do on this platform. We bring in musicians, major players in the music game. We get to know the people behind the music and help them spread their story. Thanks for coming on this week. We have a very dope guest.
Yeah.
Real dude. Haven't got to know him very well yet, but he's one of the realest guys I've met so far for sure. He's a hustler of a man, actor, hip-hop artist. My guy, Trajik. What's good, bro?
What's up, baby?
What's
How
up,
you doing, man?
Trajik?
What's up, boy?
Big Tragic.
yeah,
big
don't
Trajik.
forget the bid. Don't forget the bid.
Hell yeah, man. You had a good week so far?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Productive week, man. Yeah, got a lot done this week.
Still staying busy, mostly music, or?
Yeah, man, music, family. You know, I'm a father before anything, so my hands stay full with that type of stuff. But, yeah, every day I'm working towards the music and, you know, the next move.
Yeah, working on those dreams.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You've been working on those dreams for a while, man.
Yeah, long time.
That's what I respect about you.
Yeah,
I
long
noticed
time.
that getting to know, like, your background a little bit. You've been hustling for a long time, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Consistent.
Yeah.
Persistent.
Yeah, I haven't took a break. I ain't took a break. Not
You
at
love
all.
it? You love it, though?
Yeah, I love it.
If
Right
you
on.
did take a break, what would you do?
If I did take a break,
Yeah, like what would, I mean,
nah,
go
I
on
don't know
vacation?
what I would be doing, man.
No?
I vacate all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Where's your favorite spot to go?
New Orleans.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
is
it
that
the
good?
food?
Louisiana.
Is it the
That
food?
gumbo?
Oh man, I love it. The food, yeah, man. The vibe, the drink, the daiquiris. Yeah.
So once you're big enough, you're gonna be like free food, free drink everywhere you go.
Oh yeah,
Is that the
yeah.
goal?
It's on me.
Yeah.
It's on me.
All right.
Good to
All
know,
right.
bro.
I like it.
Good to know. So, yeah, like I said, you've been working for a long time, man.
Yeah.
You got signed at a really early age,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's obviously unique experience for a lot of people.
It was a dope experience, man. Definitely.
Who signed you?
Virgin.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How old were you? 15?
No, I wasn't 15. I was probably like 16, 17, around that.
How'd you do that? Did you just have like?
Man, I won a big talent show type thing. So it was it's an old club that was here called the Mecca.
Okay.
And it was a talent show, and I won that. Then that sent me to New York, you know what I'm saying, to compete in the grand finale. Then I won that, and the next minute I know I was in all the offices.
Dope,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Dope.
That is dope, man. Did that, kind of help you learn where you want to go with your story, with your work and stuff?
I wouldn't even say that, man, because I didn't know what I wanted at the time.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was so young. I just knew I wanted to be famous. I wanted to be on TV.
Is that still
That was
your
it.
goal?
That's all I
That's
knew.
still your goal, right?
I mean, yeah, but we've done some of that, and we're almost famous. So yeah.
You famous. You there.
You got a good depth fan base, like a good, solid group of fans?
Yeah, definitely, man. I got some loyal fans, boy.
Yeah,
Ooh, I
that's
got
what
some
I mean.
tight fans, man. Loyal, man. Yeah, man. The ups, the downs, they stick with me.
Good.
Yeah.
Now with this CD, you can get this, by the way, hard copies.
Yeah, hard copy. Let me say this. I really encourage you guys to get the hard copy, man, because the hard copy is way, way, way crispier than the digital download. I don't know what they do. They compress. They take the level down. So I definitely encourage everybody to get the hard copy. Yes.
Where's all your CDs out at?
Right now, you can get a hard copy locally. It's in Karma,
Okay.
City Music, Magnificent, and then there's another spot, Lafayette Square Mall, my boy DJ Punch, Mixaholic DJ shop. Yeah, you can get it up there too.
I'm guessing online too, right?
Yeah, definitely online too.
Dope.
And I got a link, so you can go to my website, chattyworld.com, or you can go to my Instagram. You can hit me up direct, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I deal straight like that. Like, we really don't need any middlemen, so,
Yeah.
Well, you stayed in contact with me, and you actually found me.
Yeah.
So like, how I mean,
Man, how did I come across it, man?
I was
Well,
pumped.
right now I'm wearing all kind of hats. Let's say that. So I'm being the artist. I'm the PR. I'm the manager. Everything right now.
But
You
that
know
mean-
what I
that
mean?
means it's
So
real-
yeah,
it's
it was
real
just
though.
one of them days. I follow hashtags. I think that's
Okay.
how I found you. I follow hashtags.
Nice,
You know what I mean?
dude,
I really
nice.
don't follow people. I follow a lot of hashtags. So things that I'm interested in, it'll automatically come on my timeline. So I think I was probably the hashtag maybe was press media, something of that nature.
That's smart.
Yeah, and then I seen you guys pop up. I said, "Whoa, this is dope. This is official. This is the real shit. Let me hit them up."
Right.
Yeah, well,
You know
when you
what I'm
messaged
saying?
me, I was like, I
Yeah.
gotta get this guy on the show because
Yeah.
I straight up went to your music on Apple Music and I was like, yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
get him
let's
on here.
do it.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
do it. Let's
No,
do it.
he was like, man, Trajik's been hitting me up, man. We got to get him on, man. I was like I was like so busy with logistics and meetings and stuff. I was like, I got you, man, I got you. But then like he's like, no, we got to get this guy.
Let's
on.
do it.
Yeah,
Let's
so
do it.
so yeah, we're happy to have you here, man.
Man, I'm happy to be here.
The CDs, bro. You sold out of those twice?
Yeah, I keep selling out, actually.
That's crazy,
man. So
man.
look,
That's
let me
crazy.
say this. Look, guys, don't let people trick you out your money. I know you just want to say something that you heard somebody else say, but I'm going to tell you this. Them CDs still sell. I'm getting rich off these CDs, man. Don't leave the money on the table, man. Get all the money you can. Keep some hard copies on your person. You know what I mean? Of course, we're going digital. Of course, we got download cards, but keep the hard copy, man.
Right there.
Right now.
You're gonna have to sign
Go
that for
get
us,
it.
by the way.
Yes,
It's gonna
I
be worth some
definitely I'll
money.
do that. Yeah, it's gonna be worth some money. Oh yeah.
Awesome, man.
That's dope, man. That's really dope. I like that, actually. Like you said, it's the digital age. So
Yeah, definitely digital age.
now sorry to cut you off. You have your own label right now?
Yeah, Game Face Entertainment. All my music come out through Game Face Entertainment.
Looks
yeah.
legit too, man.
Yeah.
Looks
Yeah.
legit.
Independent, man.
Yeah.
You know, I said, look, man, I want to be a rapper, man. I'm a rap. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just simple as that. I want to put some music out. I'm put some music out.
Yeah, I can tell you're definitely gonna be one of the guys to put indie on the map. I mean,
Yeah.
or is that your plan to be like?
Yeah,
the guy
man.
in
I mean,
indie?
we doing it. We've done a lot, man. We've been doing a lot. You know, I don't like to toot my own horn, but we've been breaking a lot of barriers.
Toot it, man.
Yeah,
Toot it.
yeah. So yeah,
Love it.
we doing it.
I mean, you earned it too. You know what I mean? So it's like you can separate. You can think of cockiness or confidence, but you know, if it's confidence, that's just real.
No,
So
that's no real talk. Real talk.
no bad thing about that. How do you balance it, man? The acting and music, you just do? You don't think?
Oh yeah,
you
I just
do?
go, man. That's it. You know what I mean? The thing about the music is, well, this actual album, this all new. I went back in the studio, but I'm sitting on a lot of records, a lot of good music that I didn't get to release. So that be the thing. That kind of gives me cushion. It gives me room to, you know what I mean, do other things and not be so pressed about being in the studio and making new records. You know what I'm saying? So they call me, I show up. I mean, it's just simple as that. Shit.
Well, one of my favorite things about you is the content. You know, you say you always put out dope ass content.
Yeah, man.
How do
yeah.
you get it so dope to where you just?
I've been doing it a long time, man. So
Yeah.
I've kind of just like I was a student of the game before being an actual rapper. I was a fan first. So I just, from the artwork to, you know, having to have the digital, you know, the hard copy, you know what I mean, and just watching other people in the game and how they do it, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of just took a little bit of everything and put my little twist on it and what I got to offer, and bam, here we go.
You got any local people you look up to, or like, you know?
Yeah, man. There's some older people that were definitely doing it before I was doing it. You know, rest in peace, Kilo G, my guy Kilo G. You know, House of Pain. You know, the G Stacks. You know, Jimmy Mack, my boy Rick Gill. You know, I mean, it's a lot of guys, and you know, I grew up listening, looking at these guys, and to be able to call them my friends now. You know, it's real
That's
dope.
dope.
Yeah, super dope. Yeah.
Awesome, man. That's sweet. Yeah. Basically, since you were young, where are you getting this motivation at? I know you kind of had your lyrics in your song make it sound like it was kind of hard for you growing up, you know, like the trapping.
I mean, it was and it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Because, I grew up with both of my parents in the house, you know what I mean? I got great parents, you know what I'm saying? And I've always had that support from them, you know what I mean? And then me just wanting to be my own person, too, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know what I mean? They instilled a lot of things in me growing up, you know, morals and shit like that, you know what I mean?
I can tell you're really
real talk. And, you know, I'm happy for that. I'm not ashamed of that. And, you know what I'm saying? We rolling, man. Everything's good. Everything's just falling into place right now, man. You know, I can't, you know. So I just came up rapping at a young age, you know. It's like being in the middle of nowhere was hard already. You know what I mean? Like, we not known for anything in Indianapolis but basketball or corn, you know what I'm saying? So it was like that battle in itself just been hard, and it's still a battle to this day, you know what I mean? I mean, like the media here is really just now really starting to open up and embrace it, and that's why a lot of big things are starting to happen. I mean, look at you guys, you know what I'm saying? It's timing. Everything is timing.
And it's time
You know what I'm
now.
saying? And
Let's
it's
go.
time, exactly. You know what I mean? And it's not just coming from what I'm doing, but from what you're doing, other people. It's just time. for everybody.
I like
right
that.
Now, you know what I mean?
I like that. It's like luck is more preparation plus opportunity.
Yeah.
It's not just, it's timing, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
real
not
talk.
just like luck.
Real talk,
It just
bro.
happened. So like
Real
you
talk.
came up, you had a good family, you had good morals instilled in you at a young age. Did that kind of naturally turn you into a grinder? Like I feel like a lot of times people see, social media, they see the digital age, but they don't really know what happens behind the scenes, like the actual work that it takes to do things like that.
Even with the social media thing, I think there's a misconception with that, because at the end of the day, you still got to put work in the real world to even have content to upload to social media. So let's not forget that. You know what I mean? It still takes the real world grind. We still got to grind. And I come from that era. I come from the era where you had to be tough. You had to, make a name for yourself. You had to go in the trenches. You couldn't just make a profile and fucking say I'm a rapper. And, no. You know what I'm saying? Everybody didn't have money to get in the studio. Sometimes we had to hustle. That's where the hustling come in. That's where all the other things come in, because back then, everybody couldn't drop a record, man. You had to have money to drop a fucking record, dog.
Well, how'd you start? Like, how have you kept this going?
Man, there was a dude named Kelby, man, that introduced me to recording on a computer. I never knew, and this is the it's like mid to late 90s. And we was working off of, what was we on? I think Cakewalk or some shit. You know what I mean? Something early, but that's when I started, the digital thing really started coming in. Then I was like, oh, okay, so I can get a computer and I can record. You know what I'm saying? So then we did that. Then we copped a Yamaha. It was no bigger than a fucking, a Yamaha QI70. Okay. It was no bigger than a Game Boy. This fucking big, bro, but it was powerful. And my dude, Conte, that's who I grew up rapping with. You know what I mean? He's the award-winning, Grammy-nominated, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
He made all the beats on that. You know what I'm saying? And shit, we just took what we had, bro. I mean, doing the same thing we doing now, working with what we got. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like you've changed since you were younger? I mean,
oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. As a person, as a man, as a musician, artist, all around the board. I mean, shit, I'm dead if I ain't fucking evolving or growing.
Yeah.
It's real shit, bro. That's real shit.
So what got you into the acting thing? You always have those rappers and stuff.
Man, I always been in the films and shit, but like my videos, I started doing a little bit of that in the videos first, and then I got a chance, but I really wasn't thinking about acting, to be honest. I was thinking, okay, it's Empire, it's a music show, I'm gonna get on here and rap. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's how I was thinking at first, and then after that, they was like, yo, dude, you fucking... we want you to get in some more stuff, and we don't want you to rap. I was like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? That's when it hit me like, oh, I might got a future in this shit. I might got a career in it. And then I became Union. Next thing you know, I'm SAG. You know what I mean? So it's like, shit.
That's tight, though.
Do you have anything like planned in the future for acting? And
oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, we auditioning like couple times out the month, every month, man. I mean, man. I'm steady swinging. Just came back from Chicago PD. Just got hit up about doing some musicals. I mean, all kind of stuff, man. Broadway shit. Yeah.
That sounds fun to me.
Yeah,
you know
bro.
What I'm saying? You're having fun.
Yeah, challenging. It's real challenging because it's like, I've never done none of this shit. I never even thought I'd be doing a lot of this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it happens, though, man.
Yeah,
like, if you don't try something and you don't get into it, you're never going to know where you could go.
You never know, bro. You never know how good you are. Or,
nah, people can learn a lot from you, bro, for real.
So, is your goal to make more money in rapping or acting? What if you could choose?
I just want to make more money, period, man. I really just, the music, I just like to make music, man, and it just so happened that I, be able to make some money off of it. But when I wasn't making money, I was still dropping projects. I was still fucking, I was rapping in vacant hole in the walls, like, you know what I'm saying? 2 people in the crowd, but I love to make music, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's really what keep me going, the natural love for it. So if I make $1, if I don't make $1, if I got 1 million fans, if I got 1 fan, I love making music, so I'm gonna make music. You know what I'm saying?
So you ain't even really working, you're just
living. Living, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool, man. You know what I mean? I see people wake up every day, man, and go do some shit that they don't want to do, you know what I mean? And that's hell, you know what I'm saying? So to be able to be, fortunate enough to make money off of entertainment and shit, man, it's like shit. I'm blessed, bro. Shit.
I'm curious, man. Like, you talk about how hard it is in this part of the country in Indiana to build an entertainment.
Hell yeah.
For you, or like
Hell
a
yeah. The
career
hardest
for
to
yourself?
me, I feel like the hardest.
Yeah,
Why do you stay here then? Just because you love it?
Yeah,
Well,
why didn't you move? Like, why didn't you go
well,
LA, Atlanta, New York?
Man, part of it is like sometimes it's like you want to prove a point. I think that had a lot to
Yeah,
do with
like
it,
that.
man. You know what I'm saying? It's like I could have went where they went and did the same thing they did, but what would have that been? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, this is the challenge. Like, you know, I used to beat myself over the head about that. Then I was like, you know what? Maybe this is my fucking legacy. I can't run from it. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to inspire people right here, right where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And these opportunities I get, you know, I go where I need to be when I need to be there, but ultimately I come here. I mean, my sound come from here, my style come from here, my flavor come from here. All my producers are here. You know, you get things for peanuts here. You know, something that costs $1,000 here is $100,000 over there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I love to just come home, make the music, connect with my people, and then take the product and then go out into the rest of the world.
Yeah.
You know
Bring
what I'm
'em here.
saying?
We gotta bring 'em here.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
That's smart, dude. You're starting depth before you're going width.
Yeah, bro.
When you don't have the balance and the setup for the width. You know, like
Real
right
talk.
now I feel like there's a lot of like stigma, and I'm personally not a musician. I did manage a little bit of a label at one time, and like everybody always talks about, or I'll talk to a musician nowadays and they'll be like, man, if I could get to LA.
But I'm
You
gonna
know what I
tell
mean?
you,
If I
that's
could get to Atlanta,
that's the
he's
myth,
like, I'm
though,
set.
bro. I'm telling you,
But they have
it's,
no registered music. You know what I mean? They
bro,
have no
it's
like.
a myth, bro. You know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. Some people do go out there in the world and meet good people and good things happen. You know what I mean? You never know what the Lord got in store for someone. But I've tried that, and I'm speaking from experience and not a hunch. You know, I lived in New York. I've signed with labels. I've done it all. I've lived in Atlanta 9-10 months, you know,
Really?
chasing them, you know, sign me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Kinda
saying?
like chasing women.
Till I ran out of money, you know what I'm saying? And they'll take your money. People are going to take your money in this game. You got to do your research. You know what I mean? The best thing you can do is spend money on your education and educate yourself about this shit, man. Because
Yeah.
everybody's going to say they can do something for you. If you're running around here and you're waving $1,000 around and you're saying, yo, can you, you're fucking right. Yeah, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I could do. That's all that's going on, man. So before you spend money with anybody, man, make sure you know who you spending money with. Make sure they're creditable. You know what I mean? Check their track record. You know what I'm saying? The whole nine. Just look for the loopholes. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's it. I did that and I ended up right back here. You know, I ended up broke, running back home.
Yeah.
Tried it again, ended up broke, running back home.
Shit, I did. I lived in Atlanta for about 6
Yeah,
years.
everybody's done it, man. Ran to L.A., you know, it's all peaches and cream at first, and then you broke and you running back home. You know what I mean? You running back to what you know what I mean, where your support is at or where your fan base is at or just where you know where to get money at. You know what I mean? So, you know, I think me being here has been real critical to what I'm doing, you know what I mean, and what I'm trying to do, you know, and it may not work out like this for everybody, but it's been
Right.
working for me. I haven't had to go to nowhere, you know, and I stay on the road. I stay traveling, you know what I'm saying? So,
Where's
yeah.
so you like to go to New Orleans? Do
Yeah.
you have any other places you like to actually like perform at?
Yeah, I mean, Atlanta. I do a lot in Atlanta.
Where at in Atlanta?
Shit, man, everywhere,
Did you go to
man.
Buckhead?
From the Crucial, from Buckhead to Bankhead to Marietta, Georgia. Every hole in the wall, anything. You know, every open mic, Yeah, I've been all through there, dog. I mean, I was doing open mics with Bankroll Fresh. I was doing open mics with Travis Porter. I was doing open mics with Migos. I was, with all these guys before they got to where they was. And they was on the same plan. I mean, that was the game. You know what I'm saying? We'll go to every club every day. Every night there's a mic you can get on in Atlanta, and that's what we would do. You know what I'm saying? We'll go there. They'll probably charge us, $30, $40, $50 to rock the mic. You know what I'm saying? And hell, we'll rock it. But they open mics are a little different than Indianapolis open mic. Obviously,
How are they different? Just
I mean,
the
because you
crowd?
got all the stars already. Just they're there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, while you rapping, the DJ is DJ Scream, Greg Street, such and such. So so it's like that. It's star studded out there. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's a lot of sharks. You ain't got to be, yeah.
Always sharks.
It's a lot of sharks.
So, like, you obviously have a lot you learned, bro, and I feel like you're on a great path. Is there any advice that you would give somebody that's just starting out that might have these kind of dreams and goals, like, that are maybe too afraid to do it or they don't have the resources?
Man, educate yourself, man. You know what I mean? Educate yourself, prepare yourself for the opportunity you seek, and that's first and foremost. You know, so many times people are like, you know, I just got to get to Atlanta. I just got to run into such and such. And then you get there, and then it's like, what? What's the plan? You know what I'm saying? And that's how I look at it. I look at it like, you got to look at this shit like you getting on the elevator with Russell Simmons, and he's getting off on the 6th floor. What you got? This your one shot. What you got? You got 1 minute on the elevator with it. What you got to present? What you got to say? So prepare yourself for that opportunity. So when you get that opportunity, you're ready. You know what I mean? And you can really seize it, because the window of opportunity is only open for a short period of time, man. And you gotta fucking seize it when you can, man. You know, so definitely, man, prepare yourself, educate yourself, and invest in yourself, man.
So talking about investing in yourself, it's Big Trajik on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Where'd you come up with the Trajik? Like, what's the
man,
story
just
behind
coming
that?
up in the battle rap area, man. Just coming up, you know, in a time where it was rough, and nigga, the rawest shit was the hardest shit. And Trajik, it was like that. You know what I mean? Man, motherfuckers couldn't fuck with me with the battle rap, y'all.
Really?
What? Okay.
I love it.
I can see that for
I literally
sure.
wanted to beatbox a little bit and get you to freestyle.
I can see that for sure.
Yeah, man.
That's wild. All right. Is there anything else, man, that you have maybe to shout out, to promote about yourself? Anything you got coming up?
Yeah, man. Basically, man, as you all know, the album's out now. Welcome to Traptown. We working on some other things. A lot of stuff I can't speak about, you know what I mean, dealing with a lot of productions, man. So just be on the lookout. Follow me, big_Trajik, Trajik World. Just Google Trajik, Trajik, and you can find out everything about me. You can get in tune with what I got going on and some of the things that I've already done. And yeah.
I know you were talking about how your streams are popping off right now.
Yeah,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? Like, what? So where are you getting most of your music streams from right now?
Man, Chicago.
Chicago?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I'm getting more support in Chicago than here, or
why is
streaming wise. I have no idea.
Really?
I have no idea.
Is it because you were doing shows up there, or?
I don't know, bro. I'm scratching my head too.
Hey,
Right.
hey, if the
I'm
money's coming
scratching my
in.
head too, but it's like I'm like, who the fuck is listening out there?
Not complaining,
like,
though, man. That's how
they
it starts.
listening more than my actual hometown.
And I
so
mean, that's okay.
shout out to Chicago. You know
Well,
what
I'm
I'm
gonna,
saying?
have,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to change that. I'm gonna have to get on my
Yeah,
phone.
no doubt, no doubt. I mean, strength is in numbers, man. But that's one of the things I want to show people too, that you could do it right where you at, man. There's enough people here, you know, it's enough manpower here that we shouldn't have to go nowhere else, bro. We shouldn't have to, man.
Well, speaking about how successful you are, like, what are some mistakes you made that like made you? You know how you said you left and you came back broke. Like,
Yeah.
what are some mistakes you made, like, you know, that maybe someone might not know about? You know?
Man, a lot of the mistakes I made was spending money in the wrong places, spending money with the wrong people. You know what I mean? And actually doing good opposed to just wanting a good look. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. That's a good look. That's a good look. But is it good, though? You know what I mean? Is it really good? You know what I'm saying? Fuck a good look. You know what I mean? So once I kind of focused on that, started focusing on results, you know what I mean? Opposed to just, worrying about likes, worrying about this, worried about that. I just worried about the content and just making dope content, bro. You know what I mean? People are chasing numbers. They chasing clout. You understand what I'm saying? When, dude, you got people out here, man, 2,000 followers and they slamming deals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So don't get caught up in the hype. Don't get caught up in the I gotta have 1 million followers before I do this or before this. Don't get caught up in that shit, because real businessmen know if you got dope content, that's all we worry about. Let's worry about the product. Let's worry about the content, because I know a little bit of dough is gonna get you out there. We ain't worried about that. Okay, you got 2,000 followers. Don't worry about that. No, we just keep making dope shit. We'll change all that overnight. Simple. You know what I mean? So focus on that, man. Focus on the content. Focus on making sure your paperwork is straight, man. Your black and white got to be right. You know.
And you didn't go to school after, you didn't go to college to learn any of this shit.
Man, I did a little
you.
short period of college, man, but the shit, man, I was into the music, and I, had the thing going on in New York with Virgin, fresh out of high school, 17, 6, so it was like, I was like, man, the hell with school. I'm going to just go for the gusto. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was a pretty good decision. You know what I mean? I think it was a good decision now that I look back at it. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I might go back to school. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, shit, why not?
Nothing but time.
You are the school now, man. You're teaching people.
Yeah, I mean, but I understand too, sometimes it's not about just how good you are, though. You know what I mean? Some places, they buy the book, and some places won't certificates, you know what I mean? They want to see that documentation, you know what I'm saying? So I encourage, if you got time and you got the money to do it, I encourage you go to school, get the certificate, because there's gonna be some place, no matter how dope you is, it's gonna be some places that you can't get in without the proper paperwork. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
How was it like being with Virgin Records? Like, what was
Man,
what was the
actually,
lifestyle
man,
like?
I really don't got nothing bad to say about them, man. It was some people in between that was kind of doing all the work, doing all the negotiating, doing everything, and I fought them. I don't fault Virgin, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? Shout out to them, you know what I'm saying? It was at a time where I don't think I fully understood business either, you know what I mean? So it was a combination of me not really knowing business, me getting emotional, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like all kind of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So what I learned from that in particular is, sometimes you just got to know when to fold your arms, man. That's what that taught me. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to know when to fold your arms, especially when you spending other people's money. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to, it's not about what you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
You got a great story, bro. You got a really cool story. I like that.
Yeah,
I really
I
do. You got
appreciate that,
a
man.
lot of people probably learned a lot from this show, man, for real.
Real talk.
But we got to unfortunately wrap it up. I have
it's
so many
all
questions
good.
for you, but we'll get to know each other more, man, for
I
real.
got one more question, though. Are you writing most of your lyrics?
Yeah, I write all my lyrics.
All of them.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
I like. I honestly
Ben's into
don't.
that, yeah.
I don't like when all these new big people are just like getting their lyrics written for
Yeah,
it. Like I don't.
Yeah, I don't. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the same way. I look at, if you're not a writer, you're just a reciter. You know what I'm saying? So
You're both.
All right.
yeah,
So thank you so much, man, for coming on.
man, appreciate
Be
it.
Tragic. You can find him on Instagram, big_Tragic. Hit up his music. Check it out. It's really dope,
Man.
honestly. Thanks for coming on, brother, for
Thank
real.
you.
We really
Thank you,
appreciate
man.
that.
Appreciate
Thanks for
y'all, man.
tuning in. It's going to keep getting better and doper, everybody, I promise. Premier platform for independent music, the District Spotlight. Peace out. Thank you.
Let's go.